Okay.
Well, welcome to a special edition of the Nomad Bike Rider channel. I'm going to get out of the way here and we're going to talk to the woman of the hour. This is Christie Tracy.
Hello.
And Christie is, what would you call yourself? You said
ultra-distance cyclist.
An ultra-distance cyclist.
Yes.
So we're here at Unbound Gravel and you're going to do what's called the XL. How many miles is that?
357.
350 what?
7.
Oh, don't forget the 7.
7, which is the hardest part.
Right. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been cycling for 8 years, and I got into the ultra distance stuff about 4 years ago, and gravel about a year and a half ago.
Unreal. So I have the upper advantage of knowing that you already told me your game plan. Can you tell my 20 adoring followers what your game plan is for 357 miles?
I'm going to race it at my own pace. My motto is safe is fast. There's a lot of really gnarly stuff out there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to motor my little rear end off on the less technical sections and ride the more technical sections safely and limit my stop time.
How many stops do you have planned?
3. Every 120-ish miles.
And how long do you plan on stopping?
Less than 10 minutes each, so less than 30 minutes.
That's what I wanted you to tell.
Yeah.
Is that,
just keep going.
So think about that, you guys. 3 10-minute stops.
Over about 25 hours.
25 hours. I'm going to be at the start tomorrow at 3, and I'm going to be at the finish.
And I'll let you know how it went.
And I think I'm going to help support a guy who's doing the 200.
Awesome.
He doesn't have any support here, so I'll be out somewhere. You know where it's at. But anyway, I wanted to ask something.
Yes.
My final question would be, so what is it that you get out of this? Can you link the specific feelings that you have about doing something like this that the average person would never even dream of?
You get an amazing sense of accomplishment because it's something that on paper seems impossible, and you go out there and you do it, and then you realize that you're capable of so much more than what your brain realizes that you're capable of.
Wow.
So it's just it's an amazing sense, and then you get all of the endorphins and the adrenaline that comes along with it, and it's just a really positive experience once you finish it. It's
right.
Just I can't even put it into words.
And your loving husband.
My loving husband.
No, he's an amazing guy. I wish he was here.
We're known as Team Tracy. Tracy is our last name. I ride the bikes and he supports me, and we're a total team. I could not do what I do without his support.
No, I having spent some time with you, I know that that's absolutely true. And I wish he was here. Well, I'm going to try to catch up with him and ask him a couple questions. So before we go, you're sponsored by Abus, right?
Abus and Voler are my team sponsors. Okay. I race for Abus Pro Gravel on gravel. So Abus makes our helmets and Voler makes our kits. I ride a 3T bike with Atom composite wheels. This is my wheel sponsor. He's amazing. He overnighted me some 650Bs so that I have all the clearance in the world for all that gnarly stuff.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm running a bunch of bags. I'm gonna have a ton of water on board. It's gonna be hot, steamy, and
yeah. And so thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah.
You could just briefly tell us real quick about all the stuff that you're going to carry with you for 300, because you carry almost everything with you, right?
I do. The first thing actually I do want to highlight is the saddle. I run a bi-saddle, which is a fully adjustable saddle, and I've configured it just perfectly for me. So this thing, 357 miles of gravel, so you're vibrating around on it. I won't get sit bone soreness and I won't get saddle sores. It's amazing. And then I've got my saddle bag. I'm going to put, I run off liquid nutrition. So I put what's called Carbo Rocket 333 in my frame bag, 3 liters here, and I'll have 2 liters on my back in a camel pack.
Do you drink most of your food?
I do.
More or less?
So it's got about 333 calories and 80 grams of carbs per 20 ounces. So it's a mix of fructose and glucose and also BCAAs. So I'm helping with muscle repair and carbing, and so that I don't run out of energy while I'm hydrating.
Right.
For me, I come from a road background, so I'm not the best bike handler on the planet. And being able to sip from my straws without having to bring a hand off my handlebars.
Gotcha.
It's easier for me than trying to reach into a bag, unwrap something. I also do gels when I'm going super hard.
Do you?
To supplement the carbs. But yeah, being able to drink it without having to pick up a bottle.
Will you eat any solid food at all?
I will. I'll have a couple. I'm gluten free, so I have Betty Lou's makes some protein balls that I'll have to eat, and that's probably about it. It's mostly going to be the Carbo Rocket, a couple Betty Lou balls, and gels, but nothing really solid. My stomach, when you're riding that long, especially when it's hot, it just doesn't the thought of food is not.
No, I totally get it. I mean, I just did a short ride the other day, and I had to force a little bit of, I didn't want the gel, but I took it, because I know that, I'm going to pay that price. You're not going to catch up.
Right.
You got to stay ahead of it.
And I'll set a timer actually on my Wahoo. I'm riding with the Wahoo Bolt on race day, and I'll set a timer so that it'll remind me to drink at regular intervals. And then I'm also obviously getting carbs and nutrition with the hydration. So
gotcha.
What I try to do with the Carbo Rocket is I drink every 15 minutes, and that way I'm never doing like 100 or 200 calorie bomb. I'm just getting steady stream of calories and carbs and hydration if I just regularly drink it every 15 minutes. So my body just runs through it, and I'm never like bombing my gut, so I never get that gut discomfort.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
so
you are. You're a fascinating woman.
Thank you.
I'm so glad I met you and Jamie.
It's been great to meet you.
You're
too.
wonderful people. Before I go, I'm gonna just get a smiley face with us.
Yes. Never not smiling over here.
I'm literally choked up being around somebody who's this inspiring. So hope you guys get some inspiration as well. And we're gonna see you later.
Bye.
And we'll check in.
Check in at the finish line when I have 0 brain cells.
Yeah. You won't be able to think, will you? All right. Thank you so much. You're a beautiful lady.
Thank you so much.